This is Cool Cleveland correspondent David Budin, and if you've been in Cleveland for more than maybe 3 days, you've probably been to Big Fun, the wacky toy store on Coventry in Cleveland Heights. And I'm here with the owner of Big Fun, Steve Presser, but we're not at Big Fun, we're at Kane Park. And I guess I'll let him tell you why we're at Kane Park. So, Steve,
why are we at Kane
why
Park?
are we at Kane Park?
It's a beautiful day. I love the sunshine, and actually about a month from today on June 20th, we're going to be having the inaugural Big Cool Cats Music Festival.
Big Cool Cats. And why is it called Big Cool
Well, that's an
Cats?
easy one. Big Fun, Steve Presser. Cool, Thomas Mulready, Cool Cleveland. And Cats, Dennis DeVito, Cats on Holiday. The three of us got together and decided that we being collectively Cleveland and the regional area, therefore, needed a great roots music festival. And what better venue but here in my hometown, Cleveland Heights, Kane Park.
Right, and Kane Park, for people who aren't familiar with it, need to know that it's about 1/10 the size of Blossom.
Yes.
So there's not a bad seat in the place, and there's no bad sight or sound lines anywhere.
It's a great theater, the Evans Theater. I mean, it was built back during the WPA in the 1930s, if I'm correct, and it holds about 1,250 people under roof. So God forbid it should rain for an event, you're at least covered there. And then an additional 1,200 to 1,250 on the grass, so about 2,500. So it is a mini Blossom.
Right. So this is more than a concert. This is an all-day thing, right?
It's a true music festival. I had gone with my wife Debbie to a music festival up in New York last summer and just had a wonderful time. A 3-day festival. I said, you know, what a great thing to have. Why don't we have one here in Cleveland? And Kane Park, just a wonderful setting. And the fine folks, the city of Cleveland Heights and Aaron and Ksenia, through Kane Park and the Friends of Kane Park, graciously allowed us to co-promote this event. It has been a great experience, and we decided to bring all different genres, an eclectic musical lineup. We're starting out with a band called 70 Lewis, a young 20-ish band from the west side of Cleveland, and they're I guess you would probably call them an alternative progressive rock band. Then followed by them is a band from Akron. I actually followed 70 Lewis is a band called Cats on Holiday, one of our co-promoters, Dennis DeVito.
Right.
Swamp Boogie Rock, amongst other things. This band is really one of my favorite bands, and that's how I came to be friends with Dennis DeVito. Just great originals, a fun band, and they're going to also play on this venue with the horn section from Mifune. So it's kind of Cats on Holiday on steroids. Following Cats on Holiday is Mo Mojo, and that's Jen Maurer, who is just a dynamite musician. She hails from Akron and could play almost any instrument, from bass to guitar to squeeze box.
Right.
And Jen's going to bring quite a few members together to create Cajun and Bayou and blues and bluegrass and Zydeco, and Bill Lestock's going to be playing on fiddle, and there possibly will be another fiddle player, we hope, and just a whole host of great musicians. It's exciting.
And there's other stuff going on besides the main stage concert, right?
What's really nice is we decided that, you know, a lot of times there's that so-called dead time between acts, you know, about a half an hour for the backstage crew to break down and set up for the following act, the next act. And so we worked with Rome, with Roots of American Music here in Cleveland Heights. It's a nonprofit, and they put together 3 different acts that will be on stage for a half an hour between acts, so that we're able to listen to and hear music throughout the whole day.
They're obviously constructing your stage right now.
And this is live. We're doing it, and you know, and that's just one of the great musicians that's going to be part of our
That's
act.
the closing act. It's they're just getting started. Wait till you hear the whole band.
Absolutely.
That's the rhythm section right now.
They're just clearing their throat. A great ensemble. Wait till they bring out the backloaders and the full trailer trucks.
Right, they've got about 50 horns in the horn section.
So following
We got the
Mojo Mama,
and we got the-
actually it's Mo Mojo, will be the Magpies.
Oh yeah.
And the Magpies, again, these are great regional, local bands. The Magpies, a group of talented musicians, songwriters, won all kinds of awards. This band tours a lot, and we're fortunate enough to bring them to Cleveland so that people can see what's going on and hear what's going on with the band, the Magpies. After Magpies will be a band I mentioned earlier, Mifune, which is just one of the great young, they're not even young, they're just great musicians. We'll be catching them at Hessler Street tomorrow, on Sunday, and just great folks.
You mean, of course, you mean last Sunday.
Last Sunday, of course. Yes. And Mifune, just Afro-electronic, and their sounds and their rhythms, their polyrhythms, and just the technical craftsmanship and the good quality of music and storylines. You could just sit back and enjoy their music. And I'm real excited to introduce to some people Mifune, but for many just to come listen to them play the big stage at Kane Park. And speaking of the big stage, it's just a wonderful opportunity for bands to spread the good gospel to people out in the audience. This is just a wonderful venue, Kane Park.
And so what's the date is June?
Saturday, June 20th, starting at 12 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And what's nice at Kane Park, you're allowed to bring in your own food. You can't cook here. You can't bring in any alcohol or glass.
You can buy food,
You
too.
can buy food here. They have a full concession. Alcohol is sold. Beer and wine is sold on premise. And it's just going to be a whole festival picnic-like atmosphere. We want to pack the lawn. We want to pack the amphitheater. We want people to enjoy. And following Mifune is one of my favorite bands of all time, Ital. Ital is local rock legends. Dave Smelt started the band way back in 1978, so we're talking over 30 years ago. In fact, my first date with my wife Debbie was September 16th, 1981 at Peabody's to see Ital. We got Ital out of retirement, and Dave Smelts, along with Carlos and the rest of the gang, are going to light up this stage from about 9 o'clock till 10:30. And Ital has spawned First Light, and Carlos has the Carlos Plus band right now. And so at 10:30, we're going to jam the stage with musicians. All the musicians from the previous shows during the afternoon are going to get on stage for a last half-hour jam, and I'm really looking forward to that. So it's just going to be a whole afternoon of just wonderful music. You can hear it right now.
Right, starting already. Well, it sounds like a great event, and I wish you a lot of luck. People can get ticket information on the Cool Cleveland website when they see this.
They can go on Cool Cleveland website, or they can go through our website, which is bigcoolcats.com. You'll see plenty of email blasts going out all over the place. The nice thing about it is, I mentioned, we're partnering and co-promoting this with Kane Park, the city of Cleveland Heights, and we want to bring people to Kane Park who've never experienced it, but more importantly, we want to expose people to so many different genres of music that they are going to be able to listen to and see here at Kane Park, but then also could enjoy for the rest of the summer and into next year at some of the great independent local music venues that we have in Cleveland, like the Garage Shop, the Beachland, the Barking Spider in Nighttown, Brothers Lounge. These are great places to hear live music.
Okay, well, great. I wish you a lot of luck with it, and you can read more about it on Cool Cleveland. And for now, this is Cool Cleveland correspondent David Boudin saying, have a great week in Cool Cleveland.